Okay, this is activatics stretches exercises for neck, shoulder, and arm. Uh, Consists of 19 figures. I'm starting with number 1. So lying down, before you do any of the following stretches, rest on your back with knees bent and fingers interlaced between your head for 30 seconds. Concentrate on being relaxed. Figure number 2. Interface your fingers behind your head and your rest of your arms on the mall. Using the power of your arms, slowly bring your head, neck, and shoulders forward until you feel a slight stretch. Hold an easy stretch for 5 seconds. Repeat this 3 times. Do not overstretch. Figure number 3. Let me move here to the left. This is a shoulder blade pinch. From the bent knee position, pull your shoulder blades together to create tension in the upper back area. As you do this, your chest should move upward. Hold this controlled tension for 4 to 5 seconds. Then relax and gently pull your head towards as shown in stretch number 2. This will help release tension and allow the neck to be stretched effectively. Think of creating tension, relaxing the same area, then stretching the back of the neck to help keeps the muscles or the neck free to move without tightness. Repeat 3 to 4 times. Number 4, just repeat stretch number 2, which is again number 2. Interlace your fingers behind your head and rest your arms on the mat. Using the power of your arms, slowly bring your head, neck, and shoulder forward until you feel a slight stretch. Hold an easy stretch for 5 seconds. Repeat it 3 times. Don't overstretch. Now we can move to number 5. With your head resting on the floor or mat, put one arm above your head, palm up, and the other arm down along your side, palm down. Reach in opposite direction at the same time to create a controlled stretch in your shoulders and back. Hold stretch for 8 to 10 seconds. Do both sides at least twice. Keep your lower back relaxed and flat. Now number 6. With your arm along your sides, turn your chin toward your shoulder. As you keep your head resting on the floor, turn chin only as far as needed to get an easy stretch in the side of your neck. Hold at seconds, then turn your head to stretch the other side. Repeat 2 to 3 times. Repeat stretch 2 for number 7. I think you remember now by heart the figure number 2. Number 8. Interlace your fingers above your head. With your palms facing upwards, push your arms slightly back and up. Feel the stretch in arms, shoulder, and upper back. Hold stretch for 15 seconds. Do not hold your breath. This stretch is good to anywhere, anytime. Excellent for slumping shoulders. Stretch number 9. Let me pull number 9. This will be interesting. So, with arms overhead, hold the elbow of one arm with the hand of the other arm, keeping knees slightly bent 1 inch. Gently pull your elbow behind your head as you bend from your hips to the side. Hold an easy stretch for 10 seconds. Do both sides. Keeping your knees slightly bent will give you better balance. Number 10. Shoulder shrug. Raise the top of your shoulders toward your ears until you feel slight tension in your neck and shoulders. Hold this feeling of tension for 3 to 5 seconds. Then relax your shoulders downward into their normal position. Do this 2-3 times. Good to use at the fingers first signs of tightness or tension in the shoulder and neck area. Now we move on to number 11. To stretch the side of your neck and top of shoulder, lean your head sideways toward your left shoulder as your left hand pulls your right arm down and across. Do both sides. This stretch can be done sitting on the floor, in a chair, or while standing. Step number 12. Hold a towel near both ends so that you can move it with straight arms up, over your head and down, behind your back. Do not strain or force it. Your hands should be far enough apart to allow for relative free movement up, over and down. To isolate and add further stretch to the muscle of a particular area, hold the stretch at any place during this movement for 10 to 20 seconds. Number 13. This is very interesting. So the next stretch is done with your fingers interfaced behind your back. Slowly turn your elbows inward while straightening your arms. This is good to do when you find yourself slumping towards from your shoulders. This stretch can be done at any time. Hold for 5 to 15 seconds. Do twice. Number 14. Place both hands shoulder width apart on a fence or ledge and let your upper body drop down as you keep your knees slightly bent 1 inch. Your hips should be directly above your feet. To change the area of the stretch, bend your knees just a bit more and or place your hands at different heights. Find a stretch that you can hold for at least 30 seconds. This will take some of the kinks out of a tired upper back. The top of the refrigerator of a file cabinet are good to use for this stretch. Remember to always bend your knees when coming out of this stretch. Alright, number 15. Number 15. Stand in a doorway and place your hands about shoulder height on other side of the doorway. Move your upper body forward until you feel a comfortable stretch in your arms and chest. Keep your chest and head up and knees slightly bent while doing this stretch. Hold stretch 15 seconds. Number 16. Hold your left arm just above the elbow with your right hand. Gently pull your left elbow toward your exposed shoulder as you look over your left shoulder. Hold this stretch for 15 to 20 seconds. Stretch both sides. Next is number 17. Okay. From the position illustrated above with your palms flat and finger pointed towards you, slowly lean backwards to stretch the forearm and wrist. Be sure to keep your palms flat. Hold a comfortable stretch for 20 to 25 seconds. Do not overstretch. Stretch for a good feeling. Enjoy stretching. Number 18. With legs bent under you, reach toward with one arm and grab the end of a mat, carpet, or anything you can hold onto. If you can't grab onto something, just pull back with your arm straight while pressing down slightly with your hand. Do likewise, pulling on end of mat. Hold stretch for 20 seconds. Stretch each side, don't strain. You should feel the stretch in your shoulder, arms, sides, upper back, or even in your lower back. This is the last one, number 19, without the numbering. If you have a tendency to have a forward head, rounded shoulders with lower back tension, then bring yourself into new alignment. This position, when practiced regularly, will help keep the boy fresh with more energy and less tension. This aligned position is done by pulling your chin in slightly, not down, not up, with the top of the back of the head being put straight up. Think of shoulders back and down. Breathe with the idea that you want the middle of your back to expand outward. Tighten your abdominal muscle as you flatten your lower back into the chair. This is real good to do while driving or sitting to take pressure off our lower back. Practice this position often as you naturally train your muscle to hold this more alive alignment without conscious effort. Have patience with yourself. That's it. Have fun